The inspection station is probably one of the main fixtures of our Workcell. It inspects the crayons to make sure they're of adequate size and length. It's comprised of fiber optics and a cylinder that pops the crayons out once they're approved by the fiber optics. After going through the inspection station, the crayons are taken to the delivery station, in which the box is placed at an angle so the robot can load the crayons into it. After the box has been filled, the delivery station pushes the box out through a cylinder to the approving customer.
The scorebot is wired with 15 inputs and 13 outputs. I have added 2 external power supplies, one for 24 volt DC power and one for 12 volt DC to run all 10 of our optics. Our control panel features an e-stop, a double op start, an MCR on and off, 8 crayon choice buttons, and a regulator. I also hooked up a valve to the MCR and 3 valves to control air pressure to our 3 cylinders. The 24 volt power supply is wired so that it powers the red, green, and amber on our light bank. I also hooked up the light curtains to input for safety reasons.
To hold the crayons for our Workcell, we have built 2 identical chutes with 4 holders for crayons each. At the ends of these holders, there is an optic. The optic senses if the crayon holder is empty, and if it is, it goes to a relay bank, which condenses all of the signals into one input. This allows us to save on inputs. Around our Workcell, we have wooden barriers and plexiglass barriers so we can see into the Workcell while the robot is operating. On the front, there's a light curtain preventing you from accessing the work area. There's also signs posted around warning of danger. Above our Workcell, there is an amber light flashing so that you know when there's power. On our control panel, we've installed a limit switch that turns off MCR if you open it.
For the programming part of the Workcell, I decided to go for more of a challenge. I wanted to make it where the robot would pick and drop the crayons in the order that you chose. I did this by using 32 different variables, 8 for the different colors, and 4 sets of those 8. With 8 subroutines, each catered to the specific color they pick, check, and if needed, pick again. With our locking system, putting the crayons in the box is a breeze. All these small parts in the program add up to a whopping 800 plus lines of code.
Hello, my dear friends. Well, here I am on record at last. And it feels so wonderful to be here with you on my first album. I'm so happy, oh, lucky me. I just go my way, living every day. I don't worry, worries don't agree. Things that bother